Welcome to DivTech 101, aka Black Mantle, where we discuss information technology, also known as IT. In today's episode, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on what you can do in your virtual meetings spaces such as Google Meets and Zoom in order to get those to work if you run into problems, especially on Mac. Now, oftentimes what happens is on PCs, end users can actually update both Google Meet and Zoom from their Windows laptop by simply relaunching the browser itself if Chrome needs an update. And you will know if Chrome needs an update by looking at the avatar circle where your picture is at in the upper right hand corner by the 9 dots. If you click on that, oftentimes what you will see is it will tell you to click relaunch, and it's going to relaunch Chrome by closing it, and it's going to open up in whatever browser tabs you have open is going to show those. Now, the reason why that works in Hangouts better than Zoom is because in Google Meet is that Google Meet is in the browser, so you access it through a link. But with Zoom is a little bit different, especially on MacBook. On MacBook, a lot of Mac users tend to want and download the actual Zoom application itself, but my preference is for them to use it in the browser like they do Google Meet, and the reason why is because Zoom comes out with so many updates that it would actually break the microphone and the sound in Zoom on Mac. So to get around that, it's a bit of a pain for IT pros because you have to end up doing a couple of different steps to get it working, maybe an uninstall, reinstall, or something like that. And it's painful and it's annoying to get tickets in. We're trying to go through the same problem. But what you can do on there to solve it is you can actually go into, I think, the help side of Zoom, and you can update it. And the update may or may not require local admin rights. Oftentimes with Mac, it wants you to create those, it wants you to type in your user credentials for the local administrator in order for you to make changes on Mac for some reason. But a way to get around that, if you don't want to bother your IT department or be with that Zoom headache is what I call it, then what you should do is just use it in the browser. That way you save less space on the local hard drive of your MacBook, and then that way you can also use it in the browser, and that way when Zoom updates, you'll be able to get the latest update because you're using it in the browser link and not through a local install app. So those are my tips right there for users who use virtual meetings for their company. Now, Microsoft Teams may work the same way. I've used that a few times when having calls with the different people. And Teams, don't have a problem with it. But the same thing applies. Teams also has their application as well, but you can just use the browser link. And I'm telling y'all, it will make your life a lot easier. Because either way it goes, you have to have an internet connection in order to be on the meeting. So why not get rid of the app and just use the browser link? Like, listen, subscribe. DivTech 101, aka Black Mantle. Look forward to bringing more technology tips to you soon.